Praise be Jesus and Mary. May we celebrate the martyrdom of St. John the Baptist. The one saint, we celebrate both his martyrdom and his birth. His birth in this life on earth and his birth into eternity through martyrdom. And here in today's gospel passage we have described that martyrdom. And St. John suffered because he was not afraid to speak the truth. Even to the king, who was evidently a pagan, and willing to fulfill an oath that he was not bound to his wife's daughter. But there's the point, he was not afraid to speak the truth, which was, well, in the case of Herod, that he was in an adulterous union, which was not right. And Herod respected John and listened to him, but of course continued to, that's why it tells us he was perplexed. He continued to live in that union. And John was not afraid to speak the truth, even if it meant death. To be that voice in the wilderness preparing the way for Christ, as he himself called himself. He always spoke the truth, and in a day and age as our own that is now filled with lies and confusion, sad to say, even within the church, we must go on speaking the truth. We must not be afraid of the truth. We must seek the truth. We must seek to be holy. When I use the phrase of one, I saw a short video of a priest, a very good priest, who spoke on this crisis that we now have. And he finished by saying, don't leave the church. We hear so many now wanting to leave the church after what's going on. Don't leave the church, he said. Lead it. And he spoke briefly of the need for us to be saints. We must be holy. We need to be saints. All of us, every one of us. We must go on being saints and not be afraid to. Thus we lead the church into what it really needs, what it is supposed to be for all of us. Let us not leave the church. Let us lead it unabashedly, not be afraid, seeking only the truth and living that truth. Not be afraid. Do not be afraid. Do not leave the church. Lead it. Let us all be saints. Praise be Jesus and Mary, now and forever.